Hey traders, Shane from GMT Futures and FX. Welcome back. I'm going to take you through our top 10 systems here, but what we're going to do is we're going to look at them from a different perspective. We're going to look at things like average trade net profit, max drawdown. We're going to just generally analyze the strategies based on their overall performance rather than just net profit, because obviously we sent out some information and we got a lot of emails back about the overall net profit, but some traders wanted to find out a bit more detail about the systems. Basically, what was their average trade net profit, what was their maximum drawdown, things like that. What type of system was it? So we're going to go through a little bit of that today, what their max daily drawdown was. So what I've got is I've got our spreadsheet loaded up here. This is the spreadsheet we use to track our strategy. So we run them in TradeStation. We get data on a weekly basis. We put our live trades into our spreadsheet, and then when we make modifications in TradeStation, we're able to continually keep putting our data in, so we're tracking our systems in real time, and that way we've got this flowing effect of data every week that's basically going into our spreadsheet to give us our performance stats. So that's how we know exactly what's happening with our systems. Even if we make a slight change to one of our inputs, say our targets or our stop, we can still capture that data. So as you can see, I've got our systems loaded up here. There's probably there is 12 systems in this spreadsheet. We're mainly looking at our top 10. I'm going to do some more videos over the weekend showing you some of the other systems that are challenging this top 10, because that was just a sample of some of the strategies we have. There are actually some better systems that we have that I haven't included here, but this was a top 10 of some of the live systems that we've got trading with our members. I'll go through and do another list of strategies that would basically be as good or better than these top 10. So let's have a look at this list here. Basically, this was based on profit. So if you remember, coffee was at the top of our list. So the Fib Trader Coffee Longs, $28,000. Average trade net profit sitting there at $738. And we had a max drawdown of $1238. That's fantastic. So remember, our goal is to have a ratio of profit to max drawdown of at least 6 to 1. We've got 22 to 1 there. That's super. Now, if we have a look now at the next on our list, which is the 30-year bonds, SN200 sitting there at $12,500, max drawdown 1156. So you can see the drawdowns aren't big. Like our largest drawdown is 1931. If we go to SN200, which is basically System J, which will go down here, this gives us a bit of a snapshot of what's happening with System J. So starting balance of 10K. The profit's been 12,563, so you've got a fantastic return on investment there. You've also got basically a max daily loss of 781, which is 7.4% on a 10K account. The max drawdown is 1156, but the average trade net profit 246. So that's really one of our high quality systems trading in real time. Then we go to our next strategy, coffee shorts Fib Trader. And that, if we go up to our list here, coffee shorts Fib Trader, that's trading on our Fib Trader strategy, and that's System L. So if we look at our summary stats on System L, you've got again the profit of 11,000. We've got a max drawdown of 971, so pretty small for coffee. That is really a small drawdown. The max daily loss 755, and the average trade net profit of 367. So that's super. Then our next system, our next best system in our ranking, which is system number 4, is Eurobond Trend Trader. So if we go back up to our list, the Eurobond Trend Trader, now that's F10. So F10, each system has a system number. It makes it easy for us to track the systems. So F10 is basically in system E, which is F10 Eurobond Fortress strategy, $6,680. Max drawdown is $810, so that's a great one. This is a really good one for a smaller account. Average trade net profit of 54, so not as fat as the other systems as far as average trade net profit, but still a good performing system. Then we'll go to the US bonds MSN22. So MSN22 is sitting around about here, and that's H. So just scroll down. There's a little snapshot of the performance summary on MSN22, our momentum system. $209 average trade net profit, so another good one there. 1375, so slightly higher max drawdown. 625 average Max daily loss is a little bit higher there too, but overall good performing system. Then we've got heating oil. Now we've been trading heating oil for a while now. It does have slippage, but that's, we can contend with that because it's got such a great performance. So 24k over the period that it's been traded. It's the trend trader, 39% win rate. Max drawdown is the second highest max drawdown, 1931. But a lot of trades, 353 trades, and it's just a good performer. Still kept its average trade net profit up fairly high there, so that's super. And if we go and have a quick look at that at I, down the bottom here, you can see the risk components which we're interested in. Overall max daily risk is 504, so that is fantastic as far as, so that's not too bad. But the interesting thing is the most profitable strategy, which is the coffee one, 28,000, which is at K, so we'll go to K down the bottom here, has a massive average trade net profit of $738. Max drawdown 938, and max portfolio drawdown is 1238. So that is a great reward to risk for that system. Now, a couple of the others, the Aussie, this is the one I like the most because it has a good win rate, it has a very, very small drawdown, and its profit is very, very good. So if you look at remember when you're looking at systems, it's not necessarily the overall net profit. You really want to take advantage of assessing your systems based on their ratio profit to max drawdown. If we rank these ratio profit to max drawdown, our top strategy is basically going to be this Aussie US dollar one, 33.2. So tiny drawdown, massive, a really good profit there, and the highest ratio of max drawdown to net profit. That's fantastic. And 57% win rate, just really, really good. And the average trade net profit very high there as well. So there's some of the things that we want to be looking at. And the Russell is another strategy I like because it's been trading so long. It's got a win rate of 40%, max drawdown of 12.25. Now the key thing here is that with all these top 10 systems that we're looking at, the key thing with these top 10 systems, if we had the capital to trade all 10 systems at once, which some of our traders are, so basically we had a balance of 100k and we're trading 10 systems, our max drawdown, portfolio drawdown, would be $2,083. So that would be 2% max portfolio drawdown on all systems. Now remember that on one system, on the bonds, our max drawdown is $1969. So for $114 more, we're going from $9,000 to $105,000 by adding all systems in. Not taking any more risk because our max portfolio risk is $2,000, but we're capturing all of that additional profit from blending these systems and having a multi-system strategy. That's really something to think about. So when you're thinking about starting your system, doing your system analysis, looking at your systems together, you really want to put systems that work really well together. When one system's having a drawdown, the other one is complementing it. And it's a perfect example of that looking at our correlation analyzer. So if we look at our system analyzer here, you can see that the correlation, our goal is to keep this as low as possible. Keep this red line right up the top here, so there's very, very little drawdown. There was one spike down with negative 1.8%, but apart from that, it's been pretty much almost under the 8% mark, which is fantastic. So really our goal is to have systems that complement each other. They don't draw down at the same time, they actually help each other, and that's what you're seeing there. So that's a really, really good look. As I mentioned before, all 10 systems on brings in a max portfolio drawdown of $2,000. So definitely helps to have those. So traders, that wraps us up for that analysis on our top 10 systems. I'll be doing some other videos today just to give you a bit of an update on what else is happening with our other strategies. So thanks for your time. Have a fantastic weekend. Cheers. Thanks for joining us today, traders. If you'd like to become part of our team in 2014, all you need to do is contact either myself or Luke at info@gmtfutures.com and we can get you started pretty much straight away. So if you've always wanted to become a professional trader and you want to start using a high performance automated system, then definitely send us an email, info@gmtfutures.com or shane@gmtfutures.com, or you can either give us a call at 61733600875 and we can get you started straight away. So any questions, feel free to send them through. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and I look forward to catching you on the next update. Cheers.